Good morning. Welcome to Buckeye Wars. This is my 100th, can you believe it? 100th posting for Buckeye Wars. What's Buckeye Wars? Well, you need to go back and watch the others. But Buckeye Wars is a collection of little stories, little memories of what it was like for me growing up in El Dorado Hills, California, back in the 70s and the 80s. Now, I remember going to a kind of like a little fair that they had set up at the local park near the library in El Dorado Hills, Governor's Village, and El Dorado Hills Boulevard. Right there, the corner, there was back in the day, a nice little park. Had swings, had some climb upon things, had one of those little spinny merry-go-round type things, had a nice little walkway, some nice olive trees and grassy areas. And they had set up kind of like a little fair. It was fantastic. And little booths where you could pay a penny to play the different games. This was way back. This was probably the early 70s, because we moved to El Dorado Hills back in about 70, 71, something like that. This was shortly thereafter. And I had won a small rubber mouse. Little bitty guy. Would fit in the palm of your hand, little gray mouse. And because it was kind of rubber, it, if you didn't know better, kind of looked real. And I thought it would be funny to put it on top of the little box of dishwashing soap that we had under the sink in the kitchen to see if I could scare my mom. I tell you what, that wasn't a good idea. I have never heard my mother scream so loud. And boy, was I in trouble. Whoa! Can you imagine? Don't scare your mom, guys. It's just not fair. They work too hard. But I did. Scared the crap out of her. She screamed so loud. And of course, she knew that it was me. So I got in big trouble for that. Anyway, thank you for joining me for the 100th episode of Buckeye Wars. Yay!